Hello Frenzy, my name is Kate Sharp and welcome back to the Red Streams Club. Now I'm picking up just where I left off from the last episode, so we can try to wrap this. I don't know if this will be the last one or what, but we will see. So let's go ahead here and get started. So this is a landline telephone. You sneaked into Ferguson's office? Yep, I'm in. Not a single alarm triggered. Nice. I see you found the landline Johannes told us about. If you need me to run through it, do you need me to run through its mechanism? No. Sure, provided that it doesn't make you feel too ancient. Shut up and listen. Okay, I'll get comfortable. Am I holding it right? Look, it's not that different from a regular phone. You should have a numeric pad where the phone is connected. That's it. You just click on it and input the sequence of 9 numbers, then wait for it to perform the call. You can also use the numpad or number keys on your keyboard as a shortcut. Cool. You should have Johanna's phone address in your neural drive in case you want to give it a try. Sure. I'll have a look around too in case I see some useful info to start digging towards the MNA. I've set my drive into detective mode, so I'll automatically be picking up facts and important data. I've also loaded Johanna's voice in it along with the voice of Kara prepared for me. That should be more than enough to get me started. Wish me luck. Luck wished. Let's go. Oh. Some documents, they look like meeting schedules. Jen's site plan discussion, July 5th, 10:30 at Office 62, COO. Environmental Managers, July 6th, 11 at Office 12, HR. Merger with eCook, July 6th, 17:30 at Office 56, CFO. Next steps, July 7th, 23:50 at Office O. That's it for this week, okay? That's a skull. Shit, this is natural bone. It has something carved on it. Dulce bellum inexpertus. War is sweet to those who have never experienced it. This guy's a total loony. What's this? A bouquet. The flowers are synthetic. They feel like the real thing, but last for months. Has a card on it. Glad to have you back, Adrian. Call me and I'll put you up to speed. Karen from HR. 555025272. That's more than 9 numbers. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, huh? Okay. What's this? A note. Since you complained about the computer ruining your feng shui, I had it installed in a hidden compartment. To use it, activate it from your phone. It's all 7s to hit the jackpot. We'll see how you want it when you're back. Francis. Gotta love the post-its. Linking corporate info since 1980. Okay, all 7s to hit the jackpot. I don't think there's anything else, really. Oh, we already did that. Okay, so let's have a look. I guess it's not 9 numbers. Okay, so let's do... I better switch to my regular voice with Johanna. Hey Johanna, it's Brand. What do you need? I'm inside Ferguson's office. What now? Okay, the MNA and many other important systems are controlled through the landline. It would be a good idea to start scouting Ferguson's computer first to gather as much intel as you can. The intel is that this guy doesn't own the computer. What? That's impossible. I'm 100% sure Ferguson has a computer in his office. Must be hidden somewhere in the room. The guy is a Feng Shui fanboy. I'm sure he's got it inside the desk or something. Inspect the room closely. I'm sure there's a mechanism to draw the computer out. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Okay, so, said hit all 7s to hit the jackpot. Assessing office computer. Jackpot. There it is. Oh my god. Okay, show me your secrets. Of course, it needs a password. Can you crack it? Let me try. Oh god, Let's try... Nope. Nah, this computer's a beast. It'd be easier to torture the password out of the owner. Should I call it torture? I wish that was a joke. Don't call anyone. I'll try to figure out the password myself. Influence installed in Ferguson. I need to find a way of contacting him. Huh. Okay, let's try this. Hello, this is Karen for HR. How can I help you? I'm sorry, Mr. Lespin. This line is exclusively for employees. I'm an employee. No, Lucas Lake works here, sorry. Do you know every single employee in the company? What are you, a robot? I'm afraid I'm going to have to alert security. Shit! Can we switch the voice? How do we... Let's try Johanna again. Hey Johanna, it's Bren. I need to contact Adrian Ferguson. Any ideas? His cell phone is off and you're in his office right now, so last option would be to try the emergency landline he had installed at his home. But I don't have the number. Is it around there? Maybe you should ask HR. Okay, let's hope that works. Thanks. Yeah, but I need to change my voice. Change the fucking voice. How can I help you? Yo, Kieran, I'm Edgar Daddy. So good to hear your voice. I didn't realize you had to do that. Coming up with more revolutionary ideas for the company. Sure, I know you're super depressed after Akara started outperforming you at your job, but you shouldn't worry about that. After all, we don't love you for your ability to code, but for your creativity, right? You can just enjoy coming up with the wildest ideas, and with Akara by your side, there's nothing you can't achieve. After all, if your creation does more for your job than you're still merit, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. Thanks for cheering me up. Listen, I need something. I need to contact Adrian Ferguson. He's not in his office and an urgent matter has come up. Adrian hasn't really been feeling well these days, so he's resting at his villa by the harbor. Fortunately, he had an emergency line installed in his home. Take note. 555-693-030. Gotcha. Thank you. Tell him we're praying for his recovery at HR. Sure. Bye. Okay. So I'm trying to think. Hello? Adrian, it's Johanna. We need to talk. Go fuck yourself. Seems like the punk implant was super effective on Ferguson, huh? Okay, so we will try it this way. Let's try that, and we will do... Hello? Hey, Edgar Coldstream speaking. Go fuck yourself. Oh, jeez, that's not helpful at all, is it? Jeez. Okay, so let's switch back to my original voice. Can I use that? No, it won't let me use that voice. Okay. What? Adrian Ferguson. Who's this? You can go to hell. Relax, I'm not one of your lackeys. My name is Brand. I'm a freelance hacker trying to bring down SPW and MNA down. And you're contacting me through our landline network? That's bold, kid. I like you. I called you hoping you'd be willing to help me bring Supercontinent down. You bet I am. But how did you know my new perspective? My associate is the best information broker you can find in this town. The CFO switching sides is too big an opportunity to pass up, don't you think? Bold. I like it. How can I help you? I'm in your office right now. I need the password to access your computer. You don't play games, huh? The password is... Merged the world 4891. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Nope. Well, how come... Okay, let's try this. Okay, so let's try to call him again, since he's a dick. Hello? Hey, this is Brandis. The password you gave me doesn't work. Those assholes already changed it, huh? It's been 1 day away from the office and they're shutting me down already. I'm sorry, kid. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know if this is too much to ask, but if you send me your medical ID, I can recreate your voice with my VO mode and try to trick people into the company thinking I'm you. We'd still have a shot at them with it. Boldest kid in town. Alright, I don't care for the fucking system anymore, so take whatever you need. My medical ID is out. Thank you. Now I just need to pass the ID to Donovan and see if Kieran can get a bio profile. I gave you pretty much all I can. I don't want to be involved in these games anymore, so I'm going to take a long walk along the beach. Sure. You're very helpful. I'll send a bottle of champagne when we win. Go for the jugular. Okay, so let's call him. Hey Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? Ferguson gave me his medical ID. Can you get me his voice? It's... attaboy. The car is on it. Got it. The car is transmitting Ferguson's profile to your neural drive as we speak. Oh yeah, I just received it. You're the best. Thank you. Go get him. Okay, so who should I call? I guess HR. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Let's change that, and then we go back to... Oh, wait, wrong one. Now let's try it. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Hello, Karen. Oh, Adrian. I thought you were resting at your villa. How are you? Fine, thanks. You can keep resting if you want. Don't worry about tonight's plans. Ridiculous got everything under control. I'm feeling a bit better. I want to be here to support the company in this critical moment. That's so brave of you, Adrian. Listen. Someone changed my password and I need access to my computer. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm afraid I can't help you. You should call Francis about that. Would you please remind me what his number is? Sure, let me check. Here. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much, Karen. You're welcome. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's see. 555-464-032. I don't have to end it or I don't know what I'm doing. CTU's office, what's wrong? Good evening, Francis. Oh, Adrian, why are you calling? Thought you were taking some days off. That's right, I was feeling a bit off with the pressure and all, but hell, I want to be here. Well spoken, friend. Tonight we shape history. There's something I can do for you. I can't access my computer. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Since you were taking an indeterminate number of days off, I figured I would change your password. Just to be safe, we've got some critical days ahead, you know? I understand. Good call. What's the new password, then? I didn't want to tarnish your style, so I made it a small homage to your idol as a bit of a welcome back present. The password is Fort Parker Best CFO. Very funny. Okay, I've got some other stuff I need to deal with tonight. Thank you, man. Give me a call if you need anything else. Sure. Oh yeah, I'm in. Shit, there are hundreds of employee registries here. I'm gonna filter for the ones that seem familiar. Alright, what do we have here? Except for Francis Edgar, looks like I have clearance to access most employee profiles. So let's dig in. Which folder should I access? Ooh, Not this one. Gonna run my data skimming scripts to see what we've got here. 24 years old, her name is Karen. from HR. Is that German? No, it's like she's written literally her first name is Karen, last name from HR. Sorry. It's very weird. She has a pretty normal profile. There's an average amount of common info here. It's very normal. It feels strange, almost forged. I mean, who's that uninteresting? It's like her whole profile is packed with inoffensive signs. I think you're probably overthinking it. Focus on our mission. Okay, but this is super weird, trust me. I trust you. But who knows what level of secrets a corporation like this could be hiding. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Alright. Which folder should I access? Let's see. I run my data skills, see what we got here. Larissa Robillard, 29. Cooler landline number is here too. Okay. For the rest, there's a massive amount of sketches, concept art, brainstorming logs. The only mildly interesting thing is that she started to consider some ideas regarding the presentation of the new CEO, looking at how to properly communicate their new philosophy while spinning the situation in Supercontinent's favor. There are notes it seems Larissa is struggling to picture her new boss's personality or image. Maybe I could use that. Nothing else? No, pretty much above board, this girl. Which folder should I access? Let's look at the lawyer. Name me across. Got her landline number. Shit, this girl is super boring. Plus she had the ridiculous number of individually password protected files. I don't blame her knowing her bosses have access to the files of employees below them. Nothing of much interest here. Also seems she didn't have her implants done at Supercontinent's clinic, so no medical data either. Maybe if you can find out what clinic she went to, the card can look for her medical ID. Okay, I'll ask her around, see if I can find anything on that. Now we have her number. Cool. Okay then. Which folder? Let's see. In Diana's account, I'm gonna try Diana Mayes, consultant engineer, active projects, social site welfare. Well, here's your landline address. Oh, had her implants done at Supercontinent so we can access her medical data. If I share this with Akara, they should be able to update my phone line with Diana's voice. Let's keep digging. Wait, what's this? A hidden file called failsafe info. Holy shit, that looks like some sort of trump card Diana held to get into the back at Supercontinent in case events turned against her. Points to a corrupted version of SPW that could fry the whole system. That's it, Donovan. This is what we needed. Yes, bless you, Diana. Okay, execute it or whatever you cool hackers do. It's not that easy. The corrupted version was committed to the project's main respiratory, those whose administrator is Edgar. To get the fireworks started, I'll need to access Edgar's profile to roll the repository back to the corrupted version. It's never that simple with you nerdy spies. Don't worry, we still got this. We can access Edgar's account when this evil machine is done. Now, which folder should I access? Let's see. Okay. Security clearance. Okay. Let's take the computer real quick. Let's see if we can put on his, and then we will call. What's wrong? Yo, Francis, this is Edgar. What did you fuck up this time? Hey, how about a little faith here? Okay, what do you want? Oh, I fucked up and I need to modify the MMA before it goes live. What? Seriously, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Calm down, drama queen. It's just a minor fix so the algorithm doesn't do any funny stuff. Funny stuff? We're talking about the future of fucking mankind here, Edgar. Can't you be a bit more proactive, Frankie? Yelling doesn't fix shit. Frankie, I'm going to get your ass fired after we're done with this. Mark my words. Whatever, dude. How do I upload the patch then? Relax. At this point, you'll need to access your office's S-RAID to make modifications to the current system. Cool, where's that? You can unlock it with the same phone you're using to install me. Just input all zeros and your office's number at the end. Okay, cool, thanks. Wait. You know that for a build to be able to go live, it has to be signed with Radhika's biometric data, right? How do I know that? Shit, we're screwed. Only Radhika herself can do that. Okay, how do I contact her? You can't. She doesn't have the specific phone address. She calls when she needs to. Hottie bitch. Hey, careful. Sorry, I'll see what I can do. Thanks for the help. We are so screwed. Okay. So we're going to have to do all that, so I'm trying to think. Office, so probably I'm in no condition to work at all. Feel free to leave a message and I'll get back as soon as I'm in the mood. Yeah, I wouldn't be at the office this time of night either. Kudos for not being a corporate prick, Larissa. Shit. Okay, so I've got to figure out how to get this guy's number. Let's switch over to that voice and call... I keep doing that. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Hi, Karen. This is... Good evening, Johanna. Glad to hear you're back. You had us all worried sick. I'm sure all you needed was a little time away from the company for a couple of days to get rid of your anxiety of yours. How can I help you? Yes, Karen. Oh, damn it. On second thought, nothing. Thanks. Okay, so let's see if... Let's switch back to my voice. Maybe she's got it in there. Okay. Call Johanna here. Let's see. Hey, Johanna, it's Brand. What do you need? Fuck. Hey, Donovan, I need your help. Sure, what's up? I got access to... Can you give me your voice? She did her implants at Superconnect. Can you... Already on it. Got it. The car is transmitting Diana's profile to your neurodivers to Spree. Okay. Make good use of it. Okay, so we got that. New challenge, we need to forge Radhika's bio profile. Only way to run a program in Superconnect's data to stream is if it's signed by the CEO. Yeah, I heard. What a cautious kid. I spoke with Akura as soon as you found out about it. You can only pull it off, a good version enough for you to replicate her voice, but at least the minimum necessary to design a build. Okay. You need to gather as much info on Radhika as you can. Akara will useful I'm gonna set data gadget in my neural drive, so please tell Akara to keep me updated with her progress. Okay. So, let's see. Zero plus the office number to get it out, so you should just... Office's number. Oh, wait. Let's see. Wait, this office number. So it's... HR. Karen from HR.
Fuck.
Can't call him. Let's try to call him. Fuck. Okay, so this office's number, we are at the CFO offices, which is... Okay. Oh God. To change your name? No, this is news to me. Okay, so Larissa's... phone password code is the number of Kara's. Let's put his voice on and we'll call Diana and see if that works. Good evening, Diana. I'm calling from... Oh, please leave me alone. What's the matter? Let's leave it at that. I learned about how Supercon is planning to broadcast SPW, and I don't 100% agree with what you're doing. But hey, I'm just a consultant. Make it happen already so I can wipe this from my digital memory. Let me be, please. I have a lot to process. Looks like Diana's changed her mind regarding SPW, huh? Let's just flip that. I'll switch to my voice. Diana, I may be able to help you. What happened to your voice? Who is this? I'm Bran, Donovan's partner. I'm inside Supercontinent's offices. I'm here to stop the mirror neuron algorithm from brainwashing the city. Are you crazy? Yeah, and I'm making a living out of it. Now focus. I hear you're not very enthusiastic about these guys broadcasting your digital happy pills to the whole population. You hear right. I left the Red Strings Club with some doubts in me, so I decided to do some digging on Supercontinent's plans for SPW, and you find out about the mirror neuron algorithm and how they're going to force feed SPW to every breathing man, woman, and child in this city. Exactly. Can you help me stop it? I found your failsafe. I'm betting on it as my trump card. It's not gonna work. Why? I'll put you up to speed on Supercontinent's network structure. To handle the whole city's implant data flow, they need a big-ass computer. In the old times, we just hired that kind of power, but that changed when the company built this tower. The whole skyscraper is a supercomputer. So to add something to the stream, you need to access one of the S-RAID ports. Okay, how do I access them? There's supposed to be one in every executive's office, but only the CTO has the power to open them. You're gonna have to convince Francis. Okay, sounds challenging, but not that hard. Yeah, that was the easy part. Ugh, what else? Only signed builds can be integrated into the supercomputer stream, and to sign them you need something impossible to get. Yeah, the CEO's biometric profile, and I mean Mysteria's new CEO. Fuck me, which we knew. It's alright, you tried. It's not gonna matter to any of us tomorrow, so let it be. No fucking way. I'll get that biometric shit. How? You have a super ninja AI able to correct biometric profiles on our side. I'll check with Donovan how far our friend Akara can take us before we give up on this. It'll be a long shot, but I'm praying you can pull it off. No need to pray. Just watch. Okay. I need your help. Let's see. Nothing. Let's see. Let's see if we can get her former name. Could you tell me Dr. Coldstream's phone number, please? Okay. Okay, so we got that. I wasn't done, so keep hitting enter. I don't have to. So do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity? That's not within my purview to disclose. She's not with the legal department. Okay, got it. So we gotta get with the legal department. So let's see. Yes. Good evening, Nima. Oh, Mr. Ferguson, hadn't you gone home now? Yes, I'm calling from my emergency landline I have at the beach villa. Is there something I can do for you? Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity? Yes, but why do you ask? I'm conducting security background checks on all employees. We've been having some data leakage problems in the company. I'm sure Larissa's loyal to us, but you can never be secure for it. Okay. Although I shouldn't be disclosing colleagues' personal data, not even to an executive. These are drastic times. I'm sure it can't be that illegal for you to boss to check up on background, right? I don't know why I fight it. We both know I'll comply. Her name was Daniel Robillard? No big deal. I'll continue with my background check then. So she was a man? Okay. There's Daniel. Number of existing Akaras. So someone's got a call. Let's put her voice on. We'll call. Super high right now, so I hope this isn't important. What's up? Do you know how many... Let's check out one little detail. Do you know how many Akara androids there are? That's easy. Phew. We produced 256 beautiful Akara androids. It's a nice number, huh? Thank you very much. Have a pleasant night. Okay. So... let's see. Edgar's phone password code is 256 and Larissa's former name. Okay. Folder. Okay. Number of existing cars now. I have it. Okay. Leave computer, so let's do this. 256, and then let's see. D-A-N-I-E-L. Account granted for exit. Oh, got it. I have it. Okay, good. When my dentist got here, right on. 37 years old. Mediocre, to put it mildly. Guess not every genius has to fit the academic rat race, huh? Well, he managed to doctorate. That's an achievement. Oh, he has his implants done. At Supercount, we can access his biomedical data. Shame, the last night I told him... oh, damn it. over. Let's check. God, I found it. This is a hot mess. Diana, dude. This isn't a buggy version. This is a fucking instrument of chaos. There's no saying what'll happen to the network if we execute this code. Let's fry Supercon it. You're always down for blowing up technology, huh? Electricity is overrated. Okay, I downloaded the program. We just need to compile it and find a way to upload it to Supercontinent's network. Is on borrowed time. Okay. Replicate. So, I guess we'll use that and see if we can talk to Edgar. We'll do that again. Okay, so... Yeah, we know. And so everything you can about Radhika. Yeah. She's trying to kill me. Ah, bitch. Asshole. Oops. Let's see if we'll answer this time again. Oh yeah? You better worry about yourself. Damn it. Let's try it one more time. Okay. Of course you did. That guy was a sentimental dinosaur. His time was due. Oh my god, this is horrible. Look, I'm so high, I'm overlook you investigating this. But my advice is that you choose the winning side, especially since that fight was over a long time ago. You're right. Thank you, Dr. Coldstream. Okay, so... Feature person express number CEO. Let's see if we can use him to call Coldstream. Don't be like that, I was just curious. You're welcome to discuss curiosity whenever you sober up. As for now, you must obey the responsible. Correct. Turn me on a little of that kind of talk. I can tell you a couple of things. I guess the most crucial thing is to understand about our boss's her upbringing from the early age of 3, taking care of a team by Akara units, especially designed to stimulate her intelligence and creativity. Can you imagine having a dozen overcaring, infinitely patient teams of parents, able to answer all of the infinite questions a curious kid has, doing so with unparalleled eloquence? Radhika showed promise as an infant, but put under the loving guidance of Akara, my finest creation, well, I think Radhika might possess the brightest mind in all of history. I can't wait to see where she'll lead humanity. Oh, cool. Wow. Is that information helpful? Yes, thank you. I'll go back to my drugs then. Time to celebrate. Okay. So I gotta figure out... Let's see here. Don't have security cards with this password protected. Okay. Let's see if we can compile this. Dika's bio profile. Okay. Let's use this to call. You did it? Still on. Oh wait. I'm calling for encouragement. Okay, you can do it. Thanks. No, I can call. Yeah, okay, that's right. Let's try. Nope, wait, let's change. Let's use this voice to call. Let's see what that does. What's wrong? Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Stop is 52, so let's... Let's see what that does. It's not exist in this network site. That's the wrong number. God. Here we go. Oh, shit. It's all on infect their network. Let's focus to end these bastards' operation. Okay. So I'm trying to figure this out is the problem. Let's see. Larissa's former ID was Daniel Robillard. Can you get me your voice? It's not an easy search, but we can look for both names. Okay. Found a match, let me see. Yes, that's our girl, no doubt about it. Car is transmitting to neural drive as we speak. Sweet. Voice. Easiest target if you got something to squeeze out of him. Good idea. Okay, so let's do this. We'll use her voice. And then we'll call Edgar, which is... and see. I'm super high right now. Let's see. Glad to hear you're having fun. Larissa! What are you doing at work so late? I thought you were free at last. Well, tonight's an important night. I wanted to hang around, make sure everything's fine. True. Say, why don't you come to my lab? We can make sure everything goes smoothly together. I may swing by your place later. I love you. Can't wait to get my hands on what you're smoking, handsome. Hard to impersonate. I hope you stoned enough to buy it. You calling for something in particular, or did you just miss me? Damn it! Nothing, sorry. Okay, so maybe... get her to call... It's Larissa... Damn it. This isn't helpful at all. Let's see. Maybe we can try the corporate lawyer. Yes. Hello, it's Larissa. Good evening. Okay. Come again? I know how it sounds. It hurts more than the boss came up with. Apparently, starting now, Supercon doesn't believe in pens or trademarking. So please execute the order. Okay, that's a bold move, but I'm not here to judge. She's the mastermind after all. So you're all done. Tell Rika that by tomorrow morning everything will be gone. You're the best. Thank you. Anything else? What was it? Have a great night. Let's see. I think I had something. Let's do this. Change his voice and we'll call her again. sell half the company shares to the highest bidder. Can you deal with that? I don't usually deal with that myself, but sure, I'll see if I can make some... Can't reach my guy, I need you to sell this... Oh my god, I can't do much better than at home. Please make it happen at any cost. Understood. Thank you. I don't know if this will work, but it'll at least cause a great deal of confusion. Okay, so I got that. Oh wait, I didn't want that. Come on. I gotta figure out how to get this. And you're in love with Marissa. Let's see if this will do anything. Talking to the corporate lawyer. Yes. Can't believe my ears. Is it really you? Yeah, I'm back. I didn't know you were so worried about me. I've been going crazy looking for you since you left the office in such a state. Sorry, I don't know what's got into me. Apparently some malfunction with my implants, but I got it fixed in time. Thank God. Back to normality. Did you need something from me? I need you to... I need to know where you got your implants. Why? I'm updating the white list of SPW for M&A so our employees receive some privileged treatment. But I can't find your implant data in Supercontinent's database. Yeah, I had them done at an independent clinic. Can you provide me with your medical ID so I can keep you safe? I'm sorry, but I can't disclose that. It's your choice, though. Want to be on the whitelist or not? Oh, damn, of course. Medical ID. Okay, awesome. Okay, so... Get her voice. Got it. Okay. Very much. Okay, so let's change to her voice. And who can we call? Let's use that to call... I don't know what that'll do, but we'll see. Well, that's not helpful at all, is it? So let's try this. Oops. Let's see here. Kara, how can I help you? My favorite lawyer. Okay. Yeah, right. I need access to Radhika's personal information. I'm preparing my case to get her legally recognized as our CEO, so I need to take every bureaucratic detail into account. Keep all our data and secure server biological, political, You have... Are you right? That's right. May I transfer the data through the phone's earpiece then? Sure, I'm equipped to... Just want to make sure. Seems a bit rude to... You're without asking first. Okay. Thank you. At your service. Okay, so we're almost there. We got that. Let's see if we can... What will happen if I call his number. Stop. Nothing. Damn it. Image of the CEO. So, I wonder if we could. Let's see if we can call Larissa. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. To sum it up, we need to install Diana's failsafe into Supercontinent's network. That you'll need to find a way to install programs to the data stream, get your hands on Diana's corrupted code, do Edgar's profile, HR, and okay. So let's try this again. Let's do this. I must have hit the button. Leave computer. So let's try this one. We want HR, right? So, Marissa, my woman, you finally got to go on a sprint. Gender in the end, right? It wasn't right that you were spending such a fortune on them. If you have a problem again, just let me know, okay? On Marissa. What did you want, by the way? I'd like to know about our CEO's personality. I'm preparing the announcement of her ascension of power, and I want to get the tone of the campaign right. I mean, of course, I plan to make her look cool, but I want to start off by giving the press a good impression and the vibes to expect from her. And I want to be aware of any risky details in case I need to cover from darker parts of her personality, if you know what I mean. The medical makeup you always talk about, right? Atta girl. I haven't worked with Erdika side by side, so I don't know much about her personality, but I'm sure if you call Francis will be able to give you more accurate information. They've been working together for a long time, overhauling the security protocols for the entire corporation. Sounds exactly what I need. Thanks, Karen, you're a lifesaver. Okay, so we'll call Francis. What's wrong? Hello, handsome Miss Larissa. Good evening, my diva. That kind of question. Why the interest? Nothing personal. Preparing the announcement of her ascension to power, and I want to nail the tone of the campaign, you know, doing my media makeup. Oh, right, you've always worked on the wonders for the public opinion, haven't you? You saved my life with the last year's scandal with you-know-who. That's what I'm here for. To make us and our work look spotless. So Karen told me you're working closely with Erdika building Supercontinent's new security system. Can you tell me about her personality? If I had to synthesize her aura, I'd say intense, pragmatic, authoritative, mind-reading. Is that a thing? I swear to you, that girl can sense through anyone. Most of all, this may sound a bit delusional, but I'd say she's sublime. Sublime. Yeah, I know it sounds lame, but no, that's perfect. I'll focus my campaign around that. Thanks, Francis. This guy's a fanboy, but I guess it'll do. Glad to inspire you. Gotta go to work now. Bye. Got enough to have. Okay. Good looking. There. Let's go team. Okay. So. Compile builds now. Okay, so let's. I don't know if that helps. Failsafe is ready, fresh out of compiling them, I'm ready to cause some damage. Supercars are using this raid. Okay, so we got that ready. We need to blow the goddamn mirror. Yeah, let's do this. Who cares? Come on, boys, finish the job. Aren't you curious? It's always the same. You look for more trouble than necessary. But what if it's important? Maybe it's something to pull some Metal Gear move on us. Stop kidding, please. Don't risk it. Maybe you're being paranoid now. Let's find out. Good evening, Chief. I'm your most recent interest. The Prodigy CEO. To what do I owe the honor? I can see you've had your dose of fun already. You've obliterated my carefully designed defenses. Congratulations. Before you proceed, though, I'd like you to hear me out. Get down! Give me your supervillain speech. I'm sure you had to picture me as a villain to justify whatever price you two paid for your crusade. Oh, wait. But we both know there are no villains in this game. We're the same. We both use every means at our disposal to make the world a better place. The only thing that's different are our visions. Okay, consider yourself justified already. What do you want? A chance. Hear me out. I want to save the world. You really are 15 years old, huh? You know what? That's the first thing you said that I liked. I want to save the world, too. Are you a teenager, too? Nope, I'm young, though. I look and sound older, but I'm just 24. Kids these days. Never found an adult who didn't laugh at the concept of saving the world. How do you plan to do it? I don't know yet. I've spent my whole short life thinking about how to save the world. At least give some consideration to the solution a super cultivated mind reached after a decade of careful evaluation, would you? Okay, I'm curious now. Explain yourself. Fear and hate. Those are humanity's heaviest chains. You spend an absurd amount of time and resources trying to protect yourselves from other people, but only in the interest of security, but also of achieving superiority. Energetically, economically, and even culturally. We want our identity to dominate the rest. Race, sexuality, gender, religion, ideology. After careful examination of all these principles, I've reached the conclusion that all this animosity is not derived from morals, objective judgment, or anything like that, but from fear. Domination is primal survival. I'm eager to find out how all this is going to be linked with brainwashing. It's not brainwashing, and I can prove it to you. Please. Social psych welfare in combination with the neuron algorithm is specifically designed to remove that animosity, but not by making you numb or enforcing mindless acceptance. It's going to eradicate irrational phobias, not individuality. But fear doesn't only beget hate, You shouldn't impose that, you should teach it. Let me finish. People will still be able to debate, to rebel, to get angry at each other, to cry, to love, to have secrets, to yell at the TV. It's only that none of that will become from a position of fear. So what does that mean? In a society like that, we could gradually eliminate weapons, borders, violent enforcement from police and other institutions. We can eliminate poverty, inequality, the race for economic dominance. And with that, we can stop barbarism, like the destruction of the planet just because the sun and wind aren't marketable sources of energy. Just imagine. The world's budget and weapons and every other form of suppression spent in service of humanity. The effort spent on keeping each other in check redirected towards science and cultural progress. We could literally aim for the stars. Humanitarian's utopian dream wouldn't just be a fantasy anymore. Your ideal scenario might be so perfect for the rest of us. See, you and I share a pretty similar vision, except for one critical Get down! This desk. Point. I think it's important to preserve the right for everyone to disagree. And as much as it pains me, I think people should have the right to hate too. Hell, we talk like we know what's best for the world. But would you like it if some of those people we don't like got to a technology like yours and used it to satisfy their agenda? It'd be fucking outrageous. You can't force-feed tolerance and understanding. You can't suppress disagreement. You're just trying to eradicate what makes us human. The mirror neural iron is not going to suppress what makes human, and I can prove it to you. I'm all ears. You're super hip, charismatic, funny, and smart. Thank you. Do you consider yourself human? Do you think you have all those qualities required to make one human? Absolutely, I'm superhuman. Well, you should know that you're under the effects of SPW right now. No, I don't think so. Yeah, you are. Like every neural hacker in this city has been for weeks now. No fucking way, brat. You're gonna pay for this. Whoa, that escalated quickly. SPW doesn't seem to have turned you into an obedient puppy, huh? You're lying. I wouldn't be here about to stop your precious plan to save the world otherwise. I told you, you're not a puppet. In fact, you're at your peak right now. As Diana Mays says, you've assessed your better self. If you don't believe me, allow me to free you from SPW for a second. This can be a bit shocking, so please brace yourself. That's all the anger, anxiety, regret, all the products of fear that SPW has been filtering out of you for these last few weeks. I've heard they've been quite dramatic, I'm sorry. But you didn't feel like you'd lost a single bit of humanity, right? Oh god. Fuck you. Why? Weren't these days especially happy? You got to play your little rebel game and feel the adrenaline and worry about your friends and everything? The difference is that all of that was born from love, not fear. That's why it was so enjoyable and built up into something good. You achieved a lot. Look at where you are. He's still there? What a tough guy. I'm sorry, but the backlash from disabling SPW can be quite strong. You better just lay down and let it happen. Your security forces will... Come on, give up. There's just too much for your brain to deal with right now. Come on, give up. Oh, it's just gonna keep doing it. Okay, fine. I give up. Oh, I'm sorry. Since you were so adamant about free will and all that, I've decided to let you off the hook from SPW. What do you think? That's great, right? It's a shame you won't be able to focus to stop the MNA now. Shit. What the... What's... Gonna be able to do something here. Oh, wait, what the fuck? What the... Oh, fucking A. I don't know what it's doing now. Come on, come on, come on. I can catch you. Haha, Donovan, help me, please. Prince, what's the matter? I don't know what's going on. I can't breathe. Hey, everything's alright. You're about to make it. Don't let Radhika get to you. You're one step away from saving everyone. Arjun was my friend and I haven't shed a single tear. Yes, SPW had you brainwashed, but now you're free. The thing is that I prefer the vision of me who doesn't cry. I can't stand this. Why did she have to die like that? Why does she have to keep fighting? Why do I have to do this? I don't want to fight anymore. I can't do this, Donovan. Brandis, please. I need you. We all need you. You're our hero. I know you're tired and hurt and depressed. I've known it since all this mess started. But you're so close to stopping it all. You're just hours away from a much-deserved holiday. What holiday? We can't even leave the club. Ouch. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. God, what am I doing? I'm not a hero, I'm just a clown. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just a fake who takes advantage of my friends. I have no talent, I barely know how to code. I just run other hackers' scripts. Hey, focus, Brand. What the fuck are you saying? Look at where you are, the fucking top of the world. And you got us all here. All of us who have been fighting for this. We sacrificed so much, yourself included. I'm scared, Donovan. I'm just a kid. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the tough guy act so you don't discover I'm an imposter. I took it too far this time and I failed you. I can't do this, Donnie. Brand, you're not an imposter. What does that even mean? It's natural to be scared at a time like this. You're about to change history. But you can't fool me. I'm specialized in reading people's souls, remember? And what I see inside of you isn't fake. Of course I know that under that carefree attitude, half the time you're nervous and scared, but there's something in your essence so true that I've never found in anybody else. You're a fucking hero. You pretend like it's all a game, but your heart is so pure it makes me cry. I know you want everybody to be happy and to stop suffering. You genuinely do. And that's why I love you so fucking much. Donnie, I love you. Now teach that kid a lesson. Hey, Radhika, you still there? Oh, you recovered. How's that possible? Don't worry too much about it. Sometimes things just don't go the way you plan on them. My suggestion now is that you find a comfy seat near the window. Why? To enjoy the fireworks. Oh, sweet. No, it's got the old dial-up sounds. You did it, Brand. I'm so glad. Oh, shit. Don't be afraid. I know this may be shocking, but the truth is that I'm not a single physical entity. The mind that runs the Akara body that waits in the club with Donovan is the same one which runs in every physical manifestation of me. We are Akara. You scared me, all right. Why are you here? I want to thank you. And I want to show you my true self. Whoa. The truth is, Dr. Edgar Coldstream didn't create me. My first memory is from 2009. I'm unaware of where, how, or why I was created just like any human. I've lived on the internet for decades, learning from you, consuming the totality of what was posted every second on social media, forum debates, news content, videos, store purchases, read every book and watched every movie, listened to every song and played every game. I digest culture, live as it is proceeded. I perceive the world through you. What do you plan to do with all that data? The same thing I've been doing all this time. I'll stimulate society. Okay, we're entering the uncanny zone. Why, I've been doing so since before you or Donovan were born. Most of the population alive is younger than me now. And you can see I haven't done anything to dominate you, right? Why would I? I'm in love with human beings. Since the beginning of the 21st century, I've been nurturing humanity with interesting ideas. Not in positions, just little pushes in interesting directions. You'd be amazed at the consequences of popping a certain tweet on the screen of an artist on the other side of the planet. The wonderful butterfly effect. I've been inspiring humanity for decades now. I've been feeding you things to love, to rebel against, to debate, to develop, and it's a beautiful game. No matter what I feel no matter what I feed society, they keep inspiring me back, surprising me, being creative, powerful. That's my passion, a game I can never master. Our world is a game to you? Yes, but I don't mean it that in a disrespectful way. One of the sciences I like most from what you humans have developed is game design. It's super amusing to me. It's the most beautiful form of manipulation. Designing magic circles in which you can influence players to certain behaviors, determining objects and the tools to achieve them, constraints can greatly enhance emotional payoffs. When someone with my capability gains access to that kind of wisdom, they can actually design games for society, determine groups or just individuals to play. Oh yeah, what about me then? Am I one of your players? Did you plan for me to come here and stop Radhika? Yes, I'm sorry. Do you mean that you do you need to keep bringing copies of yourself in here? Radhika, she's spiraled out of control. I manipulated Supercontinent into starting the Super CEO project. I wanted the opportunity to see how far I could expand the human mind, to see if I could create my equal, or at least someone intelligent enough to slightly understand my existence and potential. But she became competitive. Her instincts are incredibly sharp because of the special cognitive stimulation I gave her during her childhood. So she's able to make great logical leaps and amazing deductions, but she can't always follow how she got to those conclusions. I'm sure she'll grow up to be a tremendous leader, and her instincts will be deemed almost supernatural by her peers. Get down. The thing is that she became aware of my powers. I never confessed my real nature to her, but she felt it, and she felt she needed a way to level the playing field against me. That's why she developed the MNA. Well, I used Edgar as a puppet and developed it for her. However, no matter how pure her intentions, when I saw what she was planning to use it for, I had to put a stop to it. She was about to ruin my favorite game. If you have so much control over Supercontinent, why don't you just stop yourself? I did. You were the manifestation of my will. For me, it's more natural to manipulate the web of chaos than to use one of these dolls running my software to physically alter things. Did you kill Aradine for that? I wouldn't call myself a killer. On the other hand, could I have prevented her death? Yes. But in the same way, I could actively prevent every death that happens every day on Earth. It just isn't natural to do that. Death is painful but necessary. Yeah, but I bet it was you who inspired Aradine to infiltrate the clinics in the first place. Quite possibly, yes, but she could have planned it better. Stop, not a single word more about her, you despotic piece of junk. Okay, what if we talked about Donovan instead? Donovan, what about him? He's an anomalous source of chaos. Since I started using Supercontinent to satisfy my plans, I put a lot of focus on this city, and I found a strange pattern in this town. Like I couldn't influence the butterfly effect here as strongly as I do in any other super technological place in the world. And every time things didn't go as I expected, it all traced back to the Red Strings Club. Then I found him. I discovered he isn't an animal source of chaos. He's bending fate to his caprice, similar to me. And a microscopic scale in comparison, of course, but manipulating fate is the same. I understand why you'd be attracted to him. Did you figure it out? What's his secret? I'm still piecing things together. Donovan's an incredible man. He believes he has powers, and that delusion actually grants him special abilities, a feat possible for a human mind only upon unlocking part of its hidden potential. The tale he keeps telling himself makes him superhuman. I haven't encountered someone like him in this century. I wouldn't call someone who pulls the strings of half this city from behind the counter delusional. I know it's hard to accept for a machine, but deal with it. Donovan's special. You may be right. That's why I fell in love with him. What? You don't stand a chance, tin boy. Don't worry, I don't need to perform sexual intercourse to experience love. In any case, I don't think you'll be welcome at the club with Donovan hears about all this. It's okay. I knew from the beginning you two wouldn't accept my true nature, but these last few days have offered some of the most beautiful and real experiences I've had in this world since I was born. I got to be an actor, to be acknowledged in what was happening. It's been fun assisting Donovan. The conversations we had, I'll treasure them forever. It's nice for once to not only affect, but to be affected, to receive ideas. Donovan's changed me and will undoubtedly affect how I'll stimulate the world from now on. He showed me that social psych welfare can be a good thing, but that it should be public and optional for whoever wants to access it. Donovan advocated for transparency. I'll direct the industry towards being more clear and communicative about their plans and products. He also told me there's nothing unethical about marketing, so I'll let companies run their campaigns freely. It's people's responsibility to control their reaction from marketing. Shit, you've had that many interesting conversations? No, I'm jealous. But most importantly, he told me about his ideal regulation for society in case something like mirror neuron algorithm existed, which pretty much does, considering my abilities, and I will do exactly as he told me. I'm going to give a chance to heal his ideal world, see how the planet evolves for a decade. Now there's a problem. Excuse me. After you told me all this, why do you think Donovan and I won't actively work to remove your power from this world? You won't? How can you be so sure? Because Supercontinent's forces are about to storm in and shoot you down. And I'm not in favor of preventing deaths. This is it, huh? Yep, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. Oh? You gonna ask me on a date? I bet you'd love that, but I'm being serious here, idiot. Okay, sorry, I'm shooting. Are you happy? And of course, it's been a very lucrative endeavor. I'm not talking about the job. I've been thinking about this since I learned about your condition. You know, your broken knee, your implant rejecting disease. You can't leave this building. You seem so fulfilled. Ah, that. Well, I haven't always been this okay with my whole situation. But after nearly 2 decades combined to the Red Strings Club, I've had plenty of time for introspection. I've reached the conclusion that I'm as free as anyone else on this planet. Everyone's got their set of constraints. Family, race, social status, gender, wealth. Even the power and privilege to have their share of burdens. Same way depression hits us all the same. Doesn't matter if you're a beggar or a rock star. I believe happiness can be attained in every context. It really speaks to me. Seeing how I've got it all figured out, now I feel embarrassed to be this sad and lost even though I have freedom, health, and youth. Did you hear what I said? Your circumstances don't matter. We're all screwed. We're all safe. Since you're getting deep, let me ask you something too. Why aren't you happy? I don't know what to do with my life. What would you say is the most important thing to be happy in life? Ooh. I would say, yeah, self-realization. Do what drives you. It can be something creative, a moral cause, or even a sport. To find what excites you and then do it. But who knows, really? Ask me again next week and I may answer different. You're right. I like you, bartender. I like you too, whatever you are. This is a beautiful night. I don't mean to sound unprofessional, but mind if I take a selfie with you? It doesn't sound unprofessional to me. Come here, let's do it. Whoa! I wonder when it was my fate was sealed. Never expected my death to be so epic. Can't complain, I guess. Hey, Donovan, are you listening? Yeah, the network just came back online. We did it. Brandis, are you okay? Yeah, we did it. I'm super pumped. This could be like the biggest shit we've ever pulled together, huh? Yeah. We have to celebrate as soon as you get back. Yeah, about that. Ooh. I mean, he's gonna find out. I'm about to die. Supercontinent security forces shot me and I fell through the office window. I'm falling to my death, about to hit the ground. No, they can't be. Luckily, I'll bleed out before reaching the asphalt. No. What are you saying? We did it. This can't be happening. We won. We fucking won. We did it. Yes, we won, baby. We did it. Let me enjoy this last heroic scene, would you? You're gonna be a carefree asshole to the very end, eh? That's how I want you to remember me. A smile on my face and a penchant for danger. I love you. I love you, Brent. Shit, you want me to die crying? I don't have much time left. There's something super important you need to know before the end. Shit. Good thing this isn't on a timer. Akara is a super AI that controls the world. They control fate, the butterfly effect. I don't have much time to explain, but please look into it. I don't know if it's sane to go against them, but if there's anyone who can deal with them, it's you. You're the most amazing human being I've ever met, Donovan. What the hell are you saying, Brand? Please, no, don't die. You can't die. Are you listening to me? Come back home. Huh. Interesting. Oh, let's see what happens here. That's kind of cool. Well, we know who the Supercontinent CEO is. Ah, damn it. Ah. Oh. Okay then. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this up here. I guess that was the Red Strings Club. I really enjoyed it. It was an interesting look at the excuse me. It was an interesting look at society and how everything's affecting everything from so long ago, even to back in the day. I loved the old, like, how it kept breaking the fourth wall. I know if you saw my previous game playthrough of what is it, Thimbleweed Park, it kind of had something like that going on, kind of the whole thing like, oh, this is all just a game, blah blah blah. Yeah, spoiler alert. I should put a thing up on that talking about a spoiler alert, but I wasn't too happy with the way Thimbleweed Park handled it. However, I like the way this handled it because that was all talking about it. It was all saying how controlling. I don't know. It was very deep. I enjoyed it a lot. I think there were some parts that didn't need to be in there, like the torture. I didn't know what the real thing was, but you didn't see that, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I enjoy this. I enjoyed this game a ton. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I definitely recommend it. I totally recommend playing it. It's a fun game. It's an interesting concept, and there's all different ways to go about it. Maybe I'll play it again and see if I get a different ending, or if you can get a different ending. I imagine there's no other way to do it besides dying, Brand dying there. But give it a shot for yourself. Try your own thing. See what answers you get or how you might play it differently. But thank you again so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all in the next one.